Hey, how are you guys doing today? I hope that you are well. I come with good greetings, of course. I hope that you guys are enjoying your 4th of July holiday. We are approaching the 4th of July, and I decided to go ahead and look up the history of the 4th of July. I've always loved this holiday. I love fireworks. It's one of my favorite things. I've always shared that tradition with my offspring. And, since he was, old enough to, and I felt comfortable because I was an overprotective mother for a long time. And then now I'm not because he's, almost an adult. He'll be an adult next year. Oh my God. But, it just, fireworks have always been an excitement for me. Even when I was a kid, I've always loved them. So I'm super excited. Anyways, this is from history.com, and it says Independence Day, known as the 4th of July, a federal holiday in the commemorate of the Declaration of Independence, which was ratified by the Second Continental Congress on the July 4th, 1776. 1776 established the United States of America. And this comes with the All-American trademark, right? Fireworks, family reunions, concerts, barbecue, picnics, parades, and baseball games. And that's the 4th of July for you, right? And it says the day in 1776, the Declaration of Independence was adopted by the Second Continental Congress in Philadelphia. So, a little fun facts about the 4th of July, and I hope that you guys have a fun, safe 4th of July, and you enjoy all the spectacular things that come with the 4th of July. Okay? So, I do have some notes here that we're going to get into, because my focus today is narrow. That's the word that we're going to focus on today, is narrow. And I looked it up, and it said, this is from the Oxford Languages, and this is the adjective. Especially of something that is considerably larger or higher than it is wide or small in width. So it would be longer and smaller, right? And the example is, he made his way down the narrow road. And then the second one for the adjective is limited in extent, amount or scope, or restricted. His ability to get good results, this is the example, within narrow constraints of money and manpower. And then we have the verb, and it says, become or make less wide. So you may be becoming less wide. The road narrowed and crossed over an old bridge. And then this is the second one, become or make more limited or restricted in extent or scope. And this is the example, the trade surplus narrowed to 70 million in January. And then we have the noun. So it says, a narrow channel connecting two larger areas of water. I want to say the Basilianic Fang. Does that sound correct? I'm sorry, I'm not as intelligent as I appear. Rising from the narrow of the upper Missouri. That is the example. So, narrow. That's what we're focused on right now. Narrow. What I saw in this was, and I took notes on this, because I don't want to offend anybody on what I saw, because this isn't necessarily, it's like someone has kind of turned their back on you and they're giving the image of excitement, you know, but I don't think that they're capable of being excited. I think that there's something that is lacking, like there's something that's not giving me the impression that excitement is really the key. It's kind of like a fake smile, like, you know, when someone smiles at you for, you know, it's kind of intimidating, you know, when they smile. It's just like, it's just like I don't know, like, you know, like a smile where you're just like, okay. You know, it's not genuine, it's just like kind of intimidating, you know what I'm talking about? I had that kind of smile, and they were looking in the right in the back, and they were looking at you, and they had a hard on because you got naked, you know, you decided to, you know, so it was like nudity. I want to look and see, you know, like you were exposing yourself, just the top. So you only took off your shirt, but he came, or she, whatever, whoever this was, appeared in front of you after you took off, you know, you took off your shirt, and they came and they were completely naked. Have you ever seen Sex in the City where Charlotte decides she's gonna get married? This is kind of, I've been binge watching Sex in the City. And she is, you know, she's deciding that she's gonna get married. Anyway, she meets this very successful, from a long line of successful people, Trey, right? And Trey is a doctor, and he is a sexual being. He, you know, wanted to have sex with her when they were not engaged. But after they got engaged and they got married, Charlotte and him didn't have sex until after, well, Charlotte tried after they got married, right? But and it was so fast, and there was no real connection between the two, that she tried everything, you know, she tried, you know, a lot of things to try to, you know, make him sexually into her. And this is, and he was a sexual being. He just wasn't sexually thinking of his wife as sexual. And I think this is really important, because when I saw this, she, you know, one of the girls, I don't remember, I think it was probably Samantha, said, you know, or Carrie, she said, if he is able to get it up, you know, wrap a little thing around his little wiener, or not his little wiener, but you know, the wiener, and if it breaks in the middle of the night, it means that he can get it up. Well, it broke, okay, the piece of paper. Well, right around this time when I had this vision, this person had it was a red piece of paper around his penis. So we're going back to my vision. And he was standing full erect, but the paper was still wrapped around. So I'm saying that someone may be appearing to be excited about something, but they're not excited about it. Like the paper didn't rip. Like he's not able to get it up. You know what I mean? Like there's something going on. It's like lack of excitement, lack of something going on. And that's what I saw. So someone might be depressed, or, you know, something like that, you know. Let's go ahead and pull some cards and see what's going on just with that. And then you go inside and you're looking for a shirt because you saw a car pull up, and it pulled up as a cop car. So you're thinking there's an authority coming. But then it appears to have like a ladder on top of the car. So it was like, it was a cop that turned into like a handyman. You know what I mean? It was super weird. But you run into inside and you're trying to look for a t-shirt because you got naked. And you hear this person say, "You're narrow." I like that. So that's where I got narrow from. It says fill the well. So narrow, you may be becoming less wide. You may be becoming more restricted, more of a scope, more of, it's more, you may be walking down or going down a narrow road. That was the first example. It's just getting less, it's like you are going to be more distinctive because you are less and less of what everybody else is. So, yeah, decorate. Yeah, step away from the crowd. That might be where the narrow is coming from. It's like you're becoming more distinctive. You are stepping away from what everybody does. Or you don't do it as much. Or you come with purpose. Yeah, put others first. You are safe. Talk to God. I've been doing a lot of this in the last couple days. Create. Clean up your mess. And rise and shine. All right. So let's go ahead and see what's going on here. Yeah, this person came in with an offer. It's like there was excitement about this offer, but it's like somebody's appearing to be more excited about this offer than there actually are. Possibly. Maybe not. Maybe it's something different. I'm getting that it might be something else. It is about sexuality. This person may be only into you. Or this person only sees you. It's not that either. I don't know what this person's problem is. I have no idea. But it's an intimidating smile. It is not even a gentle smile. It's more like this person comes with an intimidating demeanor, like a rough lover, like they've never experienced love. It's like there's some kind of judgment here with The Seven of Swords and the Seven of Wands. So somebody's defending something and somebody's being deceptive. This may be two different people, or this may be one person defending something and being deceptive all at the same time. And there's judgment on this. There's judgment coming for this. The Eight of Pentacles. Something about work. Yeah, this is about stability. Somebody who is stable. The Hierophant could be a Taurus energy. The Nine, somebody who has been hurt. Or feels like they have to be in competition. The Devil's here in the Temperance. You know, there might be too much competition over something that, over an earth angel. This is somebody who is an earth angel. And there's too much competition. There's too much, like somebody's getting hurt over this, you know, over this made up competition of traditional values, possibly, or a traditional way of thinking. And this is someone who is completely stable, you know, just eating their little tuna out of the jar. Tuna does sound good, doesn't it? It does to me. Tuna is on the menu this week. But yes, I know for me, you know, I mean, whatever this is, it has become too much. You may have been removed from a situation because of this. And you're moving in a different direction. It's like, let go and feel free. Like as we're going into Independence Day, it's like we are now experiencing this freedom, you know, this freedom to go in any direction, you know. We are declaring our freedom, just like the celebration of the United States of America, you know, as we come up. It's July 1st. We have 3 more days until it's the 4th of July. And we get to celebrate our freedom. I put a lot of joy in that. I love that. It's one of my, I love Valentine's Day and I love the 4th of July. I dated a guy who, it was very brief. He was just someone I dated, and his birthday was on the 4th of July, and he said something that always stuck with me. And he says, I love my birthday being on the 4th of July because everybody celebrates with me. I thought that was cool. Yeah, the 4 of Cups. There's discontentment, just like that relationship. There was discontentment, you know? This... because there's clarity about something. You may be finding out the truth. That's why you're not necessarily happy with that, you know? I know for me, when I started to go through my journey and I started to learn like the reality of life, you know, I was very judgmental. I was very upset. I was angry. You know, the more I knew, the more I was just pissed off, you know? And I was discontented, and I had to go through this journey of acceptance and just accepting things. Like acceptance became the solution to all my problems. Like, I accept today that I don't like everybody. I don't like a lot of people, really. I don't. I find good qualities in people, even people I don't like. I find really good qualities in them, and I look at those. You know, I appreciate the good qualities in people I don't even like. That has been one of my secrets to life, is that I may not like you, but there's obviously a really good quality about you, and that I do like, and that's what I focus on when I don't like somebody, is their good qualities, you know. So instead of being discontented about the truth of something, look for what you find good in the situation and accept. You may not like them. Accept that. That's okay. That's okay. You don't have to not like them. You don't. You don't have to like anybody, but you have to accept it. You have to accept people. You have to look for their good qualities, enjoy their good qualities, cherish their good qualities. Everybody has good qualities. Magician, you have everything you need for success. You have all the elements at the palm of your hands to become what you need to become. Okay. Yeah. Express your individuality. This is who I am. This is what I believe. This is what I do. You know, love yourself. Express yourself. Allow your true self to shine, because you're awesome. You know, acceptance is the answer to all my problems. Say goodbye to the old, hello to the new. You finished one part of your life, and now a new, even better part is beginning. Dietary change. Improve your diet, and your life will also improve. Yeah, flower power. And it says, spend time with flowers and flower essences to increase your personal healing power. you know, I know for me, yeah, crocodile. Let's see what that says. Crocodile. It says a water sign. Crocodile, there you are. Rah. Resting, submerging, collecting energy, cooling off. The crocodile reminds us to step back from the external world and turn inward. Now is not the time for decisions, actions, or discussion. The crocodile's mantra is wait. It doesn't mean lying around hoping life's challenges will disappear. The crocodile is much smarter than that. It means intentionally withdrawing, gathering our awareness, observing and building energy. Fill up the vital reserves for your next move comes from a place of wisdom and power. Wise, patient, and a silent powerhouse. Rest. You know what? Like, I know for me, I had to do that. I had to go within and get my energy. I worked the entire month of June, right? Like, I had one day off, which was June 8th. It was my one day off. Otherwise, I was either working or I was transitioning from one job to another. It's like I have this one day where I transfer, you know, from my night job to my day job, you know? And it's called my transition day, where I go in through a transition in from night from day, right? And that's maybe what, you know, I mean, that was my one, it wasn't even 24 hours. It's like, it just happens, right? It's just my transition day. And that's all I had. It's the only day that I had, you know, to, you know, get myself rested. And it wasn't enough. I was about to, and I was connected, I guess, to something that was heartbreaking for me. It was just too much for me. And I got removed, and I'm so grateful for that. And I had to wait, you know, I had to continue to go on with what I was doing, but I had to say, hey, I need a break, you know, and that's what I did. I took a break. And I took a few days and I just kind of rested and meditated and got my energy flow back, because I was really, really, really struggling with that. Like, big time, you know. Let's see what else we got. So go within. Oops, that's a lot of cards. We're gonna go with the Phoenix here. And we got a couple more. We got the Phoenix, the Panther, and the Fish. So the Phoenix is a spirit animal. And it says freedom from suffering and past karma and reincarnation. So the Phoenix represents the transformation of our past. It doesn't mean running from it, denying it, or burning bridges with rage. The Phoenix employs an advanced technique described in yoga as a burning off impurities through practice and dedication, like a tapas. The essence of the Phoenix is with us. When we realize we have been suffering too long and something must change, we take a stand and decide to live consciously instead of being driven by the unconscious mind and its long list of fears and aversions. At that very moment, the spark of the Phoenix is lit, and the great bird helps us burn through our baggage. We no longer run from who we are. what happened to us, or what we have done. The stuckness and the dead weight fall into the ashes, and the lightness and the clarity emerge. As stagnancy continues to smolder, the phoenix lifts our spirits up and up, and we begin to recognize ourselves again. We catch a glimmer in our eye that wasn't there before. Look closely. It's a sign that the fire of transformation is upon your wings. The phoenix, the first chakra. The ancient yogists believe that our heaviest karma resides in our first chakra. God, isn't that the truth, right? The earthen center is also called, oh God, I have no idea. I want to say Miladura, but I may be completely wrong. It's probably way better than that, which is our root. The accent of the phoenix begins here, and as an entanglement of our karma is slowly burned, it rises from the ashes towards the navel center. Again and again, it makes this journey from first to third chakra, purifying our essence, freeing us from the past. Amen. And the panther. The exhilaration of the exhilaration of the unnecessary. That's not the word. So it's purging. It's not an I can't read that. Why not? Okay, the panther won't stand to see our growth or energy stagnant. Instead, it pounces into our lives and causes all kinds of havoc. No. With the ultimate intention of bringing us towards more fulfilling lives, it's unexpected, uncomfortable, and sometimes feels devastating. But after all the dust clears, it's easy to see that the panther's wisdom's at work. We've all been through these experiences, and we made us better people. Trust that the panther's journey always leads to a brighter place. When in balance, it's brave and productive. And the fish, which is water. The fish. Come on. I don't have Suave today. I can't just go right to it today. With the fish. Restlessness, change of focus, loss in the current. And I'm getting, this is something that we need to listen to. The fish loves to be submerged in life's currents. Nothing pleases it more than movement, and more movement. The roaming lifestyle of the fish may be exhilarating for a while, but usually leads to weariness and slippery relationships. With all the possibilities out there in the vast waters, the fish becomes lost without clear goals and intentions. Spend some time with the lunar forces, dear fish. At the peace and the calm of the moon will soothe your soul. When in balance, adaptable, and travels well. Please tell me no. I didn't get an answer. Okay, let's just move on. I'm at 34. We're doing longer videos. You know, this is another weird message that I got too, was day and night. You know, and when I read in the Bible last night, it says your days are your nights, and your nights are your days. I don't know if that's necessarily true for me today. It may be, but my vision was night and day. And the first one was the vision of the night. And so As I zoom towards this knight or this person, I woke up and they had like a finger inside of me, and it was really close. I was close to them. And then I zoom back out and they're walking towards me. That was one vision. The other vision was I looked over and I had my legs crossed, and then I got up and I went over them to the other side. Like, you may be over somebody. I'm not necessarily sure if it just means that you're over them in status, or you're over them as in you don't want them anymore, or you're just, you know, freeing yourself from the situation. I don't know. But those are another vision that I had. I had bright future. Stop worrying, everything's going to be fine. And that's all from that deck. Bright future. Stop, everything's going to be fine. And that's what you might be doing. You just might be stop. Relax. Go within. Enjoy yourself. All right, let's go into confirmation with the Angels Tarot. See what's going on. Yeah, the Knight of Water comes out again. This is confirmation, falling in love or wedding proposals, the need to balance emotions, an invitation to a social event. This is the second time, this is confirmation that this Knight of Water, emotional, romantic, enthusiastic, and contemplative. Okay? Strength, the Hermit, and the Empress. 3 arcanas here. And it says, lavish abundance, give birth to your dreams, and nourish yourself and others. The Hermit, spend time in quiet meditation, spiritual teaching, and self-discovery. And inner strength, release harsh judgments and forgiveness and compassion. Okay? Four of Fire, contentment, peace, abundance, a happy home life, and successful completion of a project. The Four of Wands, the foundation, your home. Even my music's like, you don't do this long. So that's all I got. If this has helped anybody, I am so grateful. And happy 4th of July. I hope it's fun, safe, and you find more love in your heart. Enjoy your day, guys.